is really what these videos are for, because I think this is a slightly different thing. I want to make sure that you have real clarity about what this is going to do. Because this question 2 is going to be something we're going to come back to 2 more times in the summative, and basically it is coming up with a list of things that your game must include. There should be, and I'm going to say more like, I was just kind of thinking of this earlier. I'm going to say more like 6 to 8 options. So these are just things that like you want your game to include. They can be really simple things like when I start the game, there will be something on the screen. Or when I hit the A button, my character is going to, or my whatever is going to, like what's going to happen when I hit the A button or the B button. These can be really short and simple. They can also be a little bit longer, like ideas from your game, things like, how the game is going to work. But the crucial thing here is that it needs to be something that you can actually test. So don't be like, well, I want my game to work. Like, well, what does it mean to work? We need to be able to test this later. So have really specific ideas. Like, when I do this, this happens. If I hit a bullet, then I'm going to, very direct, specific things. Missed bullets will return to the bottom of the screen. That's a very clear, direct outcome that can happen in your game, and it's going to be easier to test later on. Because we're going to connect this question 2 into question 6. So in question 2, well, we'll talk about it in the video for question 6, but in question 6, you're going to have to now test the specifications to see if you were successful or not, and make a test. And then in question 7, you'll actually go through and actually do the test to see if your specifications were met or not met. So I'll go into more detail on that. But what you should get out of this is that this needs to be really specific, and the more specific you are here, the easier job you'll have later on in this.